Okay, so it is 11:09. um, and some people be like, well, what's weird about that? It's only 11:09 a.m. That's not a weird time. That's not a bad time to be up and stuff. That is a bad time to be up when you have literally gotten no sleep the whole night, basically. Your child has been itching and scratching the whole night. And then on top of that, when you do try to fall asleep, your nose has been clicking and everything else too. I don't know. I guess that keeps your adrenaline going, or I guess that keeps you really anxious or something else, because that's what's been happening to us all fucking morning, basically. Like every time he goes to sleep, he basically wakes back up itching and scratching, and right now he smells like an old Band-Aid. He smells really bad. And then the whole time you can hear somebody, just because I decided to switch from this end to the bed to this end. I was switching back and forth. And you could just hear the person downstairs just following us back and forth from each side of the bed. You could also hear, like, we would switch from this corner of the bed, from the inside wall, to that, like, this way, and you could hear them. Then they have to go from, not just from back and forth down here up under us, but then they have to go from the apartment next door, or from the apartment downstairs. They have to keep switching back and forth, just following us, harassing us all night when we were trying to get sleep. And now they've been doing it all morning. Also, on top of that, I guess just because my mom called and said last night that she'll be here at brunch, which is already 11, so obviously she's not going to be here by brunch, because if she was, she would be here earlier or right now, which she's not. And then my other thing is, it's just like, if you have so much spy gear and drones and other stuff, listening to people's conversations and everything else, then why can't you actually just have somebody sit there and watch the van? Which I really don't want the van to be watched. I really don't want us to be watching things. But why not just sit there and actually watch when the van is leaving out and coming to here? And, like, actually leaving Lynchburg and stuff. Because I know they can do it, because I've been followed all over fucking Central Virginia and everywhere else I've gone. To Northern Virginia and everywhere. So I know they have the capability of doing that. So it doesn't make sense. Like, my thing is that she probably has been up all morning, but she's probably just been driving my little sister around all over Lynchburg, taking her shopping and other shit, and has no plans on coming here until the late afternoon or until the early evening, like how when she usually comes here, because she used to come in the morning, but now basically she only comes just before dusk and other stuff. Like, she'll get here at 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. or something now. So that doesn't make sense that y'all been harassing us all fucking morning and stuff. Because if I don't answer the door, my mom will call the police, which I told her if she does that one more time, I'm just going to get a trespass order on her. Because she does not do nothing for me and my son to sit here and be like, oh yeah, she needs to be in my apartment every day. She does not do nothing for him or me to suggest that. Like, she washes dishes, but the dishes will be half dirty. You know, when she dresses him, she doesn't know how to dress him. She doesn't know where his clothes are. When she feeds him, she's half eating the food herself and lying about how much she's eating. So there's nothing she does here every day to be like, oh yeah, I totally need her in my apartment every fucking day. The only thing she does that's decent is take us to the store, take us to the park. And even then, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to try this park out, I want to try that park out. And she makes sure to take us to the same old library park every time, which now every time we go there, drones be there waiting out. The park has gradually over time gotten way more filthy. People are leaving more garbage there and everything. And there'll be people driving past the park over and over again, you know, with either loud music or, you know, loud engines or something else, just to make it seem more dangerous. Like, oh, look how close y'all are having to be by the road just to get exercise and air, you know, and other shit. And, You know, that's the daily shit we go through every day just to go outside and get 5 minutes of fresh air. Like, it's ridiculous. But anyways, I digress. Yeah, I didn't try to close my eyes until late 2 a.m. So I'm like 2:50, almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, basically being like, okay, I'm going to finally close my eyes. They had him jumping the whole night, scratching and itching and stuff. Just like he's doing now. That's what he's doing under the covers. I'm sorry. That's what he's doing now, up under the covers, scratching and itching. Which I already know what type of machine they're using. They're using an ultrasonic device that brings down your iron to a toxic level. So that way anything that's in your body that is harder to digest or something else basically turns toxic. So this is why he looks like, this is why they're like, oh yeah, the eczema and allergies, oh yeah, that's totally the same thing. Even though I have allergies and I've never developed eczema from any of my allergies. So this is uncle who has kidney failure has never developed a skin reaction from his allergies either. So when they're trying to sit here and convince me that, oh yeah, his allergies can cause eczema, it's like, no. What he's going through is inorganic because we've been giving him his prednisone, we've been giving him the antibiotics, we've been washing his hair with now the Cradle Cap shampoo, which he's never had Cradle Cap, and now all of a sudden he has a dry, flaky scalp all the time, which you can see it get aggravated much worse the more his skin gets worse too. And this is why I don't think that's Cradle Cap either. Because he should have been born with it. That's why it's called Cradle Cap. You either born with it or you develop it later while you're a little baby, while you can't wash your own hair. Not know you're 2 years old, about to be 3, and all of a sudden, oh, you're getting Cradle Cap milk. Like, really? He's never had that his whole life. And my mom's just sitting there co-signing everything everybody says because they'll be boosting her ego and other shit, which I refuse to do because I just seen her my whole life, and she's just always been, I don't know, just lazy and greedy and mean and stuff. You know, even now, like, oh yeah, I'm going to be here at brunch so that way you can go do your paperwork and stuff and do that early in a decent time. No, it's already after 11. You know, that's not brunch, that's late. He wants the phone, but it's like, boo boo, you're also scratching your skin. How you gonna also have the phone? But, yeah, we've been harassed all fucking night, all fucking morning. And now I'm still waiting on a ride to go do my welfare begging, basically.